Ce faceți, mă? Nu, s-a conectat botul, nu știu de ce. Și muzica se ciudată rău. Dar o las. Nu s-a conectat botul. Vostru preferat, Botrix. Și nu știu de ce. Să-și un refresh la asta. Nu știu, cred că nu se aude ceva bine. Ascult și eu să-mi ascult. Poate e destul de nașpa. Nu știu, e ceva neregulă așa. Nu știu ce e neregulă, dar e ceva neregulă. Nu a intrat botul pe chat. Oare de ce? Eu cred că azi... Ba da, m-a intrat. A intrat, dar n-am văzut eu că s-a intrat de demult. Că nu se vedea că am un like, am bă. Da, și mai like. Se vede chestia asta de like-uri. Să văd și dacă s-a trimis. Da, s-a trimis. Ok, deci botul e pe chat, doar că nu mi apare mie. Da, bun, stream settings. Okay. Este ceva neregulă, nu știu, se vede. Se vede cam... Ok, stream-ul, nu știu. În fine. Astăzi o să intrăm, ne facem un setup. Adică, nu setup. Background-ul ăla din spate. Să-l schimbăm. Să punem și noi ceva frumos. Mai mult în partea aia. În partea aia n-avem ce să facem. N-aia. Dar în partea aia avem ce să facem. Și o să luăm... O să ne uităm pe niște site-uri foarte șmechere numite Temu. Atât. Cel mai șmecher site numit Temu. Dar înainte, e ca la ăla cu Assetto Corsa sau... Înainte ne uităm... Da, mai asta. Înainte să intrăm pe Temu pe astea, să vedem ce ne luăm pentru background, că sunt super ieftine, super... Adică, na, să zic așa, vreau să mă uit la unde ăsta. Și mă gândeam să-mi iau niște nanolif-uri de-alea. Nanolif, vreau să mă uit la niște setup-uri care sunt făcute full Temu. Da, v-ați spune să și, na, și că... Da, deci am intrat și un pic pe Temu ăsta și văd că sunt chestii destul de șmechere. De ce? M-am și speriat, mă. 40 de metri de bandă cu LED la 80 de lei. În fine, nu mai știu eu pe cineva care vinde bandă cu LED la suprapreț. Asta ne uităm. Full Temu setup. Și noi. By the way, suntem live și pe Twitch. Hai să ne uităm. Deci avem aici de la TechSource, de la ok, deci TechSource 261.794, 3 milioane, 5.2 milioane. Asta nu s-a dat 5.2 milioane. Da, ați auzit un pic intro. Ok, deci bun. Asta îl iau și eu. Mai și bun. Așa, dar nu știu, mi se pare ceva foarte ciudat la live. Nu sunt și voi. Am gol chat-ul, cam nu... E așa ceva ciudat, nu prea e nici lumea pe live. Na, intrați și voi pe live. După cum vedeți, am păstrat asta de 10 like-uri. Nu am pus 15 cum v-am promis. Pentru că n-am făcut partea asta. Nu, partea asta. Nu știu că s-a auzit. Așa, dar hai să ne uităm la asta, să oprim și noi muzica, dar nu, înainte să fac și asta, că am făcut ieri ăla, live-ul ăla, și acum trebuie să găsesc aici, deci window și dau pe ăsta. L-am nimerit. N-ai ce să zici că l-am nimerit. Window ăsta care vine așa frumos. Adică gata, e perfect. Perfect. Să opresc și muzica asta. Fac outro de la. Gata. Ce outro bun am făcut de muzică. Acum să-mi spuneți dacă se aude cam gol când faci live cu Simu. Păi, mai greu cu asta, că nu poți să filmezi nici cu camera asta și nici cu camera asta. Camera ca lumea, nici cu camera asta. Pentru că asta pe care v-am arătat-o este... Ba nu, niciuna nu poate să filmeze clar televizorul. Asta e problema. Dar hai să ne uităm la asta, că mergem aici la... Gata. Bă, mai abonați eu și voi. Așa, hai să ne uităm. De ce apare aici?
I'm about to surprise my sister by turning her junkyard of a bedroom into a dream setup by only spending $500 on this new website, Temu. I can't tell you how many people I've seen raving about the cheap tech you can get on this site. It's cheaper than Amazon. It's cheaper than
văzut-o, mă, l-ai văzut, bine că l-ai văzut.
The Google search results. I have no idea what's going on, but we're about
Da,
to find
Kelly.
out. Okay,
Și poate vă întrebați de ce. Că mi-a zis cineva ieri, pe live-ul de ieri, e real, îți arăt. Nu vreau să-mi arăt. Nimic. Văzut pe live-ul de ieri că mi-a zis cineva să-mi iau roleplay-uri. Și am căutat la care e șat, că 30 de lei, de pe Temu. De pe Temu. Temu e un fel de AliExpress, doar că e mai mic decât AliExpress-ul. În fine.
EMU. It says, shop like a billionaire. What if you only have $500? Oh my goodness, this stuff is so cheap. I don't understand the supposed discounts on this website. How do you give a 99% discount? Okay, so one of the key things that we have to start with is some sort of LED. 130-foot LED strip, sunset lamp projection light, and like here, a little bit of mood lighting. Oh dear, there's a good vibes LED neon sign. I actually think this is right up her alley. Ooh. Massive banana.
No brainer.
We need to make this setup very much like all room lights off and all ambient.
Da, și vreau și un ăsta. Vreau neapărat un de ăsta de astronaut ăsta care face stele de-astea. Știți voi la ce mă refer.
The transform your home with a 3D big cloud, probably the way to go. Got some like gravity-defying lamp over here. Babe cave, neon sign, anybody? How is it that everything I click on just so happens to be on a lightning deal?
And almost sold out.
And almost sold out. It's got to be something with LEDs in it, hasn't it? Okay, cool mirror. All right, let's go for this. That's a pretty funky speaker. Even if it is called Sanag.
Numai pentru RGB, mă.
Get naked.
Please don't get there.
Are you sure? I was just about to. I do love the idea of a beanbag, but it just seems like they won't ship you the beans.
Get hotter up.
Oh yeah, she does. Good idea. Ah, this one's interesting. It's not super cute per se, but I like the fact that it's a multi-pronged attack to the cooling solution. Luxurious double-layer coffee table trash can. It looks like something you cook rice in. Stay hydrated anywhere with this portable astronaut humidifier. What, are you going to just hold your mouth over it? It's like an infinity mirror, but filled with flowers. So they just look like they go on forever, even though the depth of the mirror itself is like this. An optical drawing board that allows you to pull up an image you want to sketch on your phone and then actually draw it on the piece of paper yourself. That's so smart. An optical drawing board that allows you to pull up an image you want to sketch on your phone and then actually draw it on the piece of paper yourself. That's so smart.
Dă-ți exemplu ăsta cu am gaming. Să-l pe aici. N-am unde să-l pun, dar zic dacă aș fi avut. Ai fost mică. Nu știu ce cărămizi lasă pe perete.
Rotating makeup brush holder. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's not cool. Arcade cabinet. I'm assuming this is like a tiny little thing.
2.8 inches.
Is 2.8 enough?
Looks bigger in picture.
This site definitely has a very similar feel to Wish in that you just feel like you can continuously scroll and find new stuff. What? You can get Crocs for your Crocs. Oh, you can also get headlights. They like stick into the little holes and light up your path. Who walks a tortoise? Can you imagine the speed of that walk? I'm getting into the dark parts of Temu. Hmm?
It might be time to close the app.
No. Right now, half of this app for me is just cats. Why is it that none of these cats look like they're having a good time? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I need to stop, Trisha. Can you just take it away? Please. Had to happen. I am really confused right now. You know how when we normally do these buying sessions, we order for 1 to 2 months and then we film? Yeah, well, it's been 4 days since I ordered this stuff, which means Temu must actually keep local stock of products. So, here's the plan. Because I thought this whole thing would take a month to arrive, my sister would have been long gone at university. As it is, she's downstairs, and that is where Trisha comes in.
She has an exam in 4 days, and I've promised her a day of studying all around town. I'm going to have to try and convince her to spend the entire day going from Starbucks to Costa to the library to the park, so you guys have as much time as possible to turn this into something insane.
And while they do that, I've got to do the fastest clear out of my life, unbox and set up all of these Temu products, paying particular attention to how good or bad they actually are, and get the room completely ready for the big surprise.
So she had a really bad sleep last night. She's not going to want to stay out the entire day.
This is going to be trippy. Let's go. I can't believe this is what we're working with. If I don't work fast, she's going to be back before I've even finished cleaning. You have to go from the biggest book to the smallest book. She really loves Harry Potter. Find a razor. I just rub out this room. So we just need to find a way to just bring this nicely. Oh, I remember this. How did it end up here? She's probably munching on a full English breakfast right now. And I'm munching on the dust. This chair is absolutely grim. You can't use... Josh? This is her current keyboard. I can actually safely say the Temu one is going to be a massive upgrade. Got a calendar here from 2020. Probably the last time she used this room. I think it's just really difficult sometimes to throw your own stuff. You just get really emotionally attached to it. One thing I gotta say I do not like about this room is this light here. The bright side of how many LED products we bought is that hopefully we won't even have to use it. Finally take out the dust from this room. It's Temu time. Right, so it looks like everything's been shipped in a total of 6 packages. We'll see the plastic was already tearing slightly around the edges. Like most things come in a pretty simple generic box. Or a bag. Oh, mini fridge. That really is mini. To be fair, this is exactly the kind of cute vibe she's gonna love. It's made of pretty cheap plastic, but it's nicely constructed. It's even got a rubber ring to make sure that it seals when you close it. Plus, an actually working handle. It's a car charger. Why? Gonna need to run out and get an adapter. Jeez. It's gonna be a really nice way to have a mid-work break. Got the blender, we got the sunset lamp. This should be the first thing we set up for the atmosphere. And then LED desk lamp with wireless charger. Considering the product looks so good, it's really strange to see packaging that looks this poor. You can actually see traces of it being designed on Microsoft Word. Anything to do with lighting is my kind of jam. It's the way to create atmosphere in a room. Oh. I don't love the fact that the entire circuit board is on full display, but to be fair, I guess the idea of it is to reflect off a wall, so we'll just face it away. So I've got to say, so far, this all feels very superficial and like hollow. But at the same time, with stuff like this, if the light itself is good, you shouldn't actually need to touch it. Moment of truth. Okay. That's actually not bad at all, considering the room is already so well lit. Oh, it actually has other different colors. That said, I feel like every time you have to use one of these remotes to control them, you're not really ever going to do it. But I guess the point is, for the price I paid for this, I don't feel misled. This will be an interesting one to see if the product on the inside ends up being as cheap. But it generous, it doesn't finish off this. Oh, no way. It's amazing. Money that I'm not proud of. So this is one of those ones where I have a direct point of comparison in my
Vreau neapărat un flor lemn să-l pun acolo.
DIY project.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so we finally finished, and honestly, this is amazing. This is like 2 times the size of the one I bought, so it's not perfectly diffused, like you can see the spots where the lights are coming from, but the whole idea of this is that you stick it against a wall and shoot into it, so that shouldn't be a problem. It's actually so tall that it doesn't fit against any of the walls in this room, but somehow perfectly into this space under the desk. This is a very extra feature to have sitting under your desk, but pretty inexpensive for quite a lot of light output, so I will take it. Blender time. I actually talked about this in a recent video. Love the idea of a portable blender, but in practice, there's never a time and place that you actually use one. Okay, banana. Now, if this can successfully blend this without throwing it across my room, it is a blender for a tenth of the price. It does sound like there's a tiny bit more friction going on, and the banana's definitely still chunkier than it would have been in Blender. I'd say it's 50% as good as a Blender, which is not to say that this is amazing, it's more to say that that is not worth $50. I want to say this is a massive LED light strip. And I would be right. I don't think I've ever in my life seen one this long, but you can also immediately tell how spaced out each LED is, which slightly counteracts the impressiveness of the length. Okay, so this is one USB plug powering both massive strips. Let's see if 2.1 amps can actually power both of these. Yes, it can. They're not the brightest, but I think they'll add the necessary atmosphere. Oh, yes. And I gotta say, when you space out this lighting over the entire room, it's making a large difference per dollar spent. It's slightly scary, though, that it just takes one break in one part of this cable for the entire thing to go down. Oh, yeah, literally, this thing keeps going on. I'm still going. Anytime you go in a direction, there's no going back. You take the wallpaper with you. Sorry, Mom.
Cred. Mi se că printr-o singură priză a făcut și holul și scările și camera.
It looks like, yeah, like the local Chinese. Right, finally, something uncomplicated. It's a banana. Just imagining Milo sticking his head out there. I mean, you definitely get the feeling that it's made with cheap foam on the inside, but the outside is furry enough that it actually feels pretty nice. Let's face it, Milo's not going to complain. The only thing, which is quite funny and sad, is that Milo seems to be able to identify which is the most expensive chair in a house and sit on that one. So, see if Temu can sway him. Okay, this is perfect. Cats love to be covered from as many different angles as possible. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's only one box inside of this. I literally thought that first box was going to take us 20 minutes to get through. It took us 2 hours. I'm pretty sure this is our mirror. So the actual mirror itself seems much higher quality than I was expecting. It's just that they've saved on costs and shipping by making it smaller than it looked. Actually, very clear. Oh, it's too clear. I feel like this has to go right in the middle. I thought it was going to fill this whole space. Call me crazy, but this might actually be the best way to cover up the worst feature in this room. That's not great, is it? So far, these products, I mean, they're not in this. Call me crazy to go right in the middle. Cover up. These products, I mean, they're not the best, but it does seem like they deliver on their promise of cool stuff at a cheap price. So I guess the big question is, how? This is the kind of stuff I like. Light up your happiness. Oh, that's deep. Well, I think the first key thing to understand is that everyone who's selling on Temu is not Temu themselves. Temu is basically just an Amazon, but it still doesn't quite explain why it's so much more affordable. This is actually the most premium feeling item we've had so far. I want to say these aren't still being so affordable. This is our good vibes sign.
Vreau să așa. Asta e, sign-urile astea cu neone. Neon sign, sorry. Vreau să mă
definitely not real neon. It's just going to be like an LED strip behind it, but it is a good vibe, not a great one. So I think what Temu must have done is cut out all middlemen, meaning that all the sellers that you're finding on this website, they are like the manufacturers themselves. Hey, this is clean. And when you have like the manufacturers of products themselves selling, they're the ones who are actually okay with taking like a 10% cut, so long as they're getting large volumes, which I'm guessing Temu can guarantee them. And then I also imagine, just in the name of trying to grow a lot of market share very quickly, Temu themselves is probably willing to make a little bit less profit at the start. And then also, because the company's so new, I imagine that they're trying to give the sellers and the buyers the most favorable terms possible, because you want to try and make a good impression. So this astronomer thing is actually like a magnetic ball head, so you can rotate it at whatever angle you want. And the backpack of the astronomer has star mode, and then I think right here would be like a perfect spot, shooting up at the ceiling. Wow. Well, it definitely works. So it's got LED lights for the nebula effect that you're seeing there, and then a laser for the stars, so that they remain the brightest part of the image. And then this, I think this is a banana. Whatever this is, that is not how you present a product. It looks like it's had pretty severe discoloration, maybe from sitting outside for a long time. Oh. It's not sharp. Okay, so the bottom cushion is removable. You can actually feel the individual tufts of cotton inside. So this obviously isn't going to work as a desk chair. It'd probably be a pretty good reading chair. So we can leave it next to the books. Oh, the banana's great. That is exactly what I had in my mind. And the back of these neon signs looks so bad. It's kind of like every single Temu product we've looked at so far. It looks good, but from the one specific angle that it's meant to be photographed from, and then everything else is just a mess. Right, here we go, the big banana. This one, I think, will contrast really well with the wood. And then we've got the white cable that will be hidden by this beam here, and the plug socket is right there. It's a really pleasant colour. The little Milo food things. Dare I smell it? It's like herbal, with like a hint of chicken. Is that the astronaut? Yeah, that doesn't sound how it's meant to. It might be overheating. A good note for anyone considering buying one of those cat treats right next to the bed. If this doesn't get either of the cats coming to this room, nothing's going to. This is so far my favorite Temu product. Oh, there you go. I like that. It's so premium from this angle, but then you just turn it over. And then you got the bottom of it, which is basically just like a tiny little sliver of paper. Point is, on Temu, corners are definitely cut. Keyboard will sit nicely here. It's very cushioned, which is not normally. Oh no, Drisha just messaged to say that my sister's finished all of her work for the day and is starting to think about coming home. I have to speed up, but there's so many products. Oh my god. I think we need some help. Teamwork kind of situation. All right. So this is our humidifier. Again, smaller than I expected it would be. Okay, this one I like. So you click the humidifier button, it starts creating gas, and then when you click the light button, you can see it. It doesn't look like fire, but it's a nice ambience. Like, it definitely highlights the mist in a way that makes it look interesting. Ah, yes, the air cooler fan. The packaging gives me zero confidence in the product. It also smells like a farm. Not in a good way. It's actually quite a nice 2-in-1 because it can cover the cable of the LED and the banana. So you've got one button here which controls the amount of mist, and there's 3 levels to that. And then you pair that with 3 levels of different fan to blow that mist at you. And then we can actually amplify that. We make that water iced. Even though there's no actual refrigeration happening here, the combination of cold water plus air is very, very refreshing. Plus there's also different LED colors and a timer. This is definitely the most useful product so far. Oh, this is our drawing tool. I feel like this is one of those. It's a very good idea. And once you have that good idea, the actual execution of it is really simple. It's literally just a reflective piece of plastic and plastic. Ah, yes. Manufacturer name, Hefe Tuan Yi Trading Co. It's my favorite company. I thought this was going to be like a centerpiece of the room. It's literally going to be the centerpiece of a bedside table, if that. Okay, so this has actually been a full 20-minute construction project. You have to put together every single flower and then thread through the LED bulbs that sit on the inside. And then you've got the back mirror, which creates like a sandwich of mirrors around those flowers. And that's what allows it to look like it's reflecting into infinity. Okay, let's see if I've screwed this up. Ah, I've screwed up the wiring slightly on the inside. You know what? That's probably the most tasteful thing we've bought so far. It's just very clean. I like the fact that we don't have to worry about more cables. We've got a bag. What? Merch? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a returns bag, which is kind of nice of them. I mean, Wish.com doesn't do that. But then, is that a sign that they're expecting you to return lots of things? This looks like our trash can. It's a really nice finish. Again, white and rose gold. That works nicely. Plus, I appreciate the fact they've got felt pads on the base. That
L-am
makes it
păstrat de
better for
jos.
a desk prop. Yeah, it has
Nu-și
some
vreau
clever
de asta mic.
spring action on the inside to give it a self-opening mechanism. But it's just so mini. I mean, can you even fit like a can inside? No, you can't, actually. This would kind of be the perfect starter bin bag for the bin. That can go right there. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stuff. Oh, this is our speaker. This is the good old Sanag. Oh, it's a beefy unit of a speaker. Power it on. Wow. Is that Bluetooth mode? Okay, I mean, potential plagiarism aside, it feels very, very premium. And if it sounds good too, I would actually go as far as to say, a bit of a bar. Okay, so you can click the back to change between different lighting modes. It's got one that seems like it responds to the music. Adds a lot to the ambience, I'll give it that. And if we turn the volume up, does the light react more vigorously? Oh, that's volume. Look at that. Up and then down. Okay, so I think the LED aspect of this is a showstopper. It's the best looking LED gadget so far. But the sound is quite compressed. Like, you basically got the bass coming out of here and everything else comes out of this tiny area here. If we keep it here though, it's a cool touch. And it'd be nice to have some ambient music playing as she comes in. I think I know what these are. Bag of LEDs, clouds. Yep, she's literally going to
Alea
be
de...
40
Eu vreau să
minutes.
pun pe
Let's
tot
just stick with
afară.
the big ones. So this is definitely like a general theme that you notice with Temu, that everything comes in this way that you have to assemble it yourself such that it can come in the smallest possible package. So it's literally yet another one of these LED strips that you just shove inside the cotton. It even gives you a set of disposable gloves. So it says, wrap the light strip in cotton with glue. It's going to cover it in glue. It can actually be as big or as small as you want it to be, depending on how much you unfluff it. The cotton automatically diffuses light in a way that really looks like a thunderstorm. Okay, I know these are designed to be hung off ceilings, but I just don't want a cable that looks this long and messy to be hanging from anywhere. So we'll just stick it in here for storage. Cloud storage. Just
Interesant.
realized it's also voice activated.
Cloud
Surprisingly
storage.
cool. Ah, this might be our rug. Would be a really good finishing touch. And second part mat. That's what the thing called. A nice pink one, which we can use to hide some cables on this side. Do you like sharks? What can I say? This one I'm curious about, because if you've ever gone online and actually tried to buy a rug from a reasonable company, they're very expensive. It's like a pillow. Oh, that's so interesting.
A vrut
The
cover de
fabric
pe
is
Temu.
so thin and light, but at the same time, very fluffy. It's literally got the thickness of like a mattress protector, but that actually works when you've already got a soft carpet underneath. Wouldn't it be a
Vrut
great
cover de
solution
pe
if this was
Temu.
like hard
Uite ce-a
flooring?
primit.
You can kind of feel in your hands exactly how they've cut the corners, but it almost doesn't really matter. Trish has just texted. She is asking about heading back now. Okay, final blitz clean. There we go. Oh, actually, forgot to say, this morning I just booked my flights to Japan. That's my next hot VPN. Change only stayed, but any of you very pretty internet safe roof time to want to have a look at what it's like now. Your room looks like your room. Cleaned your den. Do you want to have a look at what it's like now? Your room looks like your room. Let's probably not look at that. However,
Whoa! Oh my god! Is this for me?
that is for you.
Oh, it's wet! Why is it wet?
Oh, it could be the humidifier, to be fair. We sorted all your Pokemon cards.
Oh, I didn't even know I had that many. Wow.
Come into the main area.
Oh no, why is there a banana? Is that a mini fridge? Oh my god, this is everything I've ever wanted. Does it work?
Yeah, so we couldn't actually get the power to work because it was for a car.
This is so cool, guys.
What do you think to the rug?
Desigur.
I love it. It's really soft.
Nu, lasă, e mai bine așa.
It's a Temu smoothie.
You made it.
Temu made it.
It's actually not bad.
There you go.
What am I supposed to put in
It's
that?
a bin. Put Milo's droppings.
Oh, I think he's taking care of it in that bin.
This is the cat section. He was loving it earlier. He was just sat there licking these. I don't know why I just touched it. That's his bed.
What exactly are you trying to achieve with my den?
What do you think, Mum? Are you just glad it's had a clean?
That too, but I am absolutely amazed when you transfer.
The whole time you've been out, everything has been to keep you away from here.
No! This was my idea though, going out.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
LOL. LOL. La de 4. Bună ziua! Ce faci? Ce zici? Ce faci? O să ne uităm pe Timo. Să ne facem setup de gaming. Gata, acum trebuie să... Așa. Da, pe Timo. Asta e de la Chris Protector. Dar voi nu vedeți, eu văd. De la să nu faci, să nu ai Chrisuri. Trebuie să ne uităm la... Uităm aici. Gaming. Cumpărăm tot. Ce vedem și ce nu arată rău. În fine. Trebuie să fac asta să vadă mai... Nu știu cum. Cred că așa ar fi mai ok. Ce-am făcut, mă? Hai să și vedem. Vedem ce avem aici. Deci, avem asta cu șuși. E șuși, nu e ș. Arată șmecher. Asta e fire. Ce scump. Asta e doar un poster. Dar arată șmecher. Ce sunt? Mm, mm, mm. Dar nu sunt de 3. Arată șmecher. Cred că pe asta ne schimbăm. Îl încolo de șuși. Așa, un bandă cu LED. Care nu e la suprapreț. Dar o lăsăm pe aia. Ok, văd că avem asta. Asta. E ăla, nu mai știu cum e așa, e ceva de la Philips Hue. Beam. Sau de genul. Rotași pe care în background. Ce-mi place. Așa, basketball, n-am ce să cu el. N-am cum să-l pun în background. Să am cum, nu. Nanolifări, ne uităm după de astea, wall sticker cu gamer. Și asta arată șmecher. Gata. Chiar am nevoie de asta. Am nevoie de asta neapărat. Special sale la de la 85 de lei. Mai că nu știu cum să fac. Dar oricum, nu e sale, e... Așa e mereu. Credeți-mă. Autemu. Sunt Autemu. Switcher Autemu. Știți că eu am switcher Autemu? Nu glumesc. Autemu Red am. Gen Autemu. Știu că sunt amuzant. Waterproof. Nu. Fan. RGB. Smart. Ăsta. Dar nu prea sunt chestii șmechere. Pe team-ul ăsta. Ăsta e șmecher. Dar e scump. Trebuie să găsim și mai ieftin. Neapărat îmi trebuie așa ceva. Chiar îmi trebuie. Cred că nu știu că nici care e. Asta e. Nu e asta. Asta e. Deci că e Switch. E. 15 lei. Încă o placă de captură de asta. Vreau multe de astea Neon light. Și pe astea acustice, dar mă uit după de ele. Asta nu sunam, nu cred că e șmecher. Nu știu. Interesant asta. Interesant timul ăsta. Cât e șmecher arată. O să mai ceva. Câte variante sunt? Nu știu, mă uit după în ele. Mă practic doar le salvez. Adică nu le comand. Doar le salvez. Și după unele o să le iau. Sper. Unele nu, unele da. Nu. Nu știu, mă, nu. Asta e aia. Chiar ar merge, dar nu știu nici dimensiunile patului. Deci sunt speaker. Cum să nu ții așa ceva de scump? Uite așa nu ți Ar trebui pe sticker, nu? Să mă uit în nanolifuri. Ce-am făcut? Nanolif. În care să semene, că press low to high. Am făcut o mare prostie când am press low to high. Ce asta? Chiar. Că nu arată șmecher. Uh, a, 38,83 dacă găsesc ceva. Price, high to low. Ăsta e ăla. Astronautul ăla. De care ziceam. Asta neon sign-uri. Ăsta, 83, 146. Trebuie să fie 142. Câte sunt astea? Asta cu LED pixel. Asta e floor lamp. Interesant. Interesting, ce să zic. Cred că așa trebuie să fac. Am văzut unele. Parcă am văzut unele care erau mai multe. Erau 12 și nu erau super scumpe. Erau 12. 8. Erau mai scumpe, dar erau 8. Nu erau 12. Dar parcă erau ceva. Da. Nu mă las. Dar câte sunt? Voi vedeți. Ce e asta? Pare destul de mare, dar nu cred. 36 de centimetri. Oh, cum arată. Free shipping for you. Thanks. Nu găsesc unde e. 12, vreau 12. Ăsta, mă, ăsta. Lee Hangstar, brandul meu preferat. Poți să le... Uite, poți să le controlezi și cu... Ce să le controlezi? Hai să mă la video, că eu nu știu, nu mă pricep la astea. Arată-mi. Merge, mă, sunt bune. Uite, și cu Google și cu... Ăsta e Razer de la, știți voi. Poate nu se conectează prin Razer. Asta e cu Bluetooth, asta e cu Wi-Fi. Aici mic cu Wi-Fi. Dar e și mai scump, nu? Ai. Uh, Cloud. RGB Cloud. Na. Joacă pe asta. Asta e. Pune să cumperi tot alea. Uite, mă, dar în România sunt scumpe. Asta. Ce mă cu telecomanda asta? Nu contează. Hai. Cotton Lightning. Interesant. O lună. Da, ar fi fost șmecher așa una albastră și una galbenă. Și pe asta. Uns. Două. Nu cred că o să-i se... Mă gândeam așa, gen una albastră, una galbenă sau albă. Ce merge. Trebuie neapărat cu o banană. Din reprezintă. Mai ieftin. Asta rămâne. Da, la pentru perete, cum îi zice? Uh, acoustic panels. De-astea. Nu aș vrea să-mi fac tot peretele gen așa, mă gândeam să... Nu așa. Că arată șmecher. Să zicem. Dar arată șmecher. Uite versiunile astea. Sunt 113. Astea. Câte sunt? 12. Și el arată frumos. Sunt cam scumpe, dar le găsești mai ieftine după. Așa că nu este asta o problemă. Le găsesc mai ieftine. Fake bricks. White. Din așa. Hmm. Dar din asta e 3D stickerul ăsta. Nu-mi dau seama cât de mare e. Dar nici nu arată bine. Nu mai, să fie mai curat așa. Foam. Mi se pare că nu arată bine. Chiar nu arată bine, arată ciudat. Dar oricum, merg. 10 sunt 30 de lei. Asta e. 3 lei o de asta. Cât poate fi pierderea. Gata, cam atât a fost live-ul. Vedem și un check-out. Nu check-out. Nu. Cu Ducas. Cam asta este. Frumos. Asta sunt triunghiuri. Și parcă nu trebuie să fie triunghiuri. Ba da, triunghiuri. Că le pun așa. La triunghiuri rămân. După ăsta care mi se pare super șmecher. Da, e el cam scump, dar e super șmecher. Și e chiar interesant. După asta, pereți face de-asta pe pereți. Arată, eu zic că arată bine când e întunecate, dar să vedem. Astea am două și asta mi se pare mult mai șmechere. Par destul de mare aici, să vedem și în realitate. Așa, perea asta, ce să mai zic, arată super șmecher. Dar până când e masa cu free shipping-ul lor? Nu zice. Ne bazăm că mai e un pic. Video capture. Da, asta îmi trebuie să filmez și eu niște chestii. De exemplu, Xbox-ul. Oricum super șmecher. Asta așa, n-ar fi șmecher să scrie așa gamer. Ba da. Eu zic că da. Și nu e nici super mare. Și mai am astea care sunt la fel ca alea. Și asta cu șuși. Șuși. Arată chiar bine. Și asta. Astea. Ce să mai zic despre astea? Astea eu așa vreau să fac, să-mi facă background-ul ăsta. Să le pun prin spate și ne bazăm pe faptul că merg. Perfect light, dar bineînțeles. Există mă, care providerul ăsta. 100k plus. Sot. Uitați-vă câte vinde asta. Ok. Și de astea ar fi șmechere, dar sunt... Nu știu, adică par așa destul de nasoale. Mai șmechere astea. Da. Parcă și Miria făceau. de-astea. Nici n-au certificat SSL. În fine, acum mergem la gaming, accesorii gaming. Volanul ăsta cine știe pricepe. Da, nu, era pe la... Nu știu pe unde era, mă. La lumini, ceva. RGB. Că am văzut. Iluminat. Toate de iluminat. Arată-mi-le pe toate. Ce ai? Dar nașpa astea. Față de ce avem pe Timo. Miria. RGB panels. Uite astea, mă. Dar nu sunt. Dacă le-am văzut. Astea. Astea sunt. Astea. Dar sunt toți scumpe. Nu înțeleg de ce sunt atât de scumpe, dar sunt foarte scumpe. Și mai au și marginile astea. Dar astea poți de la... Adică astea sunt albe, marginile. Da, nu știu. Am ciudat. Poți să le iei destul de ieftine dacă le iei de la resigilate. Dar... Valorant. Ianis s-a trezit. Încă nu v-am zis cu povestea cu Ianis, nu? Și nici nu o să vă zic curând. Da, bag un Valorant, dar nu știu dacă acum. Dar o să fac, mâine aș vrea să fac live cu Valorant, o să încerc. Vreau să încerc să fac un live cu Valorant. Da. Văd că nu prea e lumea pe Twitch. Ce să zic? Dacă v-a plăcut live-ul ăsta, a fost mai scurt el. Na. Mai ce la stream, indeed. Bine, păi, dacă am puține like-uri, bă, mai da și un like. Sau un share, un ceva. 4 like-uri, mă. 4 like-uri. Dezamăgit. În fine. Dacă v-a plăcut acest live, nu uitați să dați un like, subscribe. Văd asta că avem și muzică. Dacă v-a plăcut acest live, nu uitați să dați un like, subscribe. Ne vedem data viitoare. Hai pa. Hai pa.